Children at school started gossip and scrutiny all over again. I retreated further and became angrier and more withdrawn. It was easier that way, because people would leave me alone if I acted disturbed, even before they tried to inquire. Because my father was unable to care for all 9 of us, the family had to be split up. About a year later, he remarried and my oldest brother offered to take me in. He and his new wife tried to help me, but I was just so defensive there was little they or anyone else could do. Finally, I took a job after school sorting soda bottles in the grocery store, where I found I could get, if I worked hard enough, in addition. It was a good place to steal beer and be a big guy with the other kids in school. That's the way my drinking began, as a way to make the pain go away. After several years of semi-delinquent adolescence, I was old enough to join the Marines, leaving behind the origin of my bitterness. I thought my life would be better and the drinking not so bad. However, during boot camp, I recognized that this was not the answer. The discipline, the authority, the tight schedule went against my very nature. But it was a 2-year stint, so there had to be a way to function in spite of the anger and that hatred that seethed through me. Every night, I found me at a bar drinking until they threw me out. That got me through the weeks. On the weekends, we went to a club nearby. This place was managed by people who drank as much or as more than I did, or more than I did. I became a constant customer. Arguments and fights were a regular occurrence. I managed to complete the 2 years and was given an honorable discharge, and was sent on my way. Leaving the Marine base behind, feeling homesick for my old environs, I hitchhiked back to my old hometown and returned to my brother's home. I soon found work as a painter for a construction company in town. By now, drinking had become a constant part of my life. Through some friends, I met a woman I really cared for, and soon we were married. A year later, our daughter was born, and eventually 2 boys. Oh, how I love my brood. This nice little family should have settled me down, but instead my drinking progressed. It finally reached a point where I was intolerable to live with, and my wife filed for a divorce. I just went berserk, and the sheriff ordered me to leave town. I knew if I stayed, my anger at my wife for taking those children away from me would get me in more trouble than I could ever handle. So once again, I set off.